Hey, what's going on, Chris? How's everybody doing? We're gonna get to off to a quick start tonight. We actually didn't have any leftover spots, and we don't have anything major left unpaid. If anybody's interested in picking up Connor Burns, he's the only spot that's more than like $1 and not in a big lot that is worth reselling. So if anybody wants to grab Connor Burns for $5, he's available. But besides that, I'm gonna wait until 10:05 just to let people come in, and we're gonna get started pretty quickly tonight. For those of you guys who are here early, we can go ahead and pick our jumbo box. So we have box number 1 and box number 2. First person to list a number in the chat can pick which one of those we're gonna break. Let's see. I have to drop the eBay. What's it called? The eBay contest data or link in, which is right there if anybody's interested in joining the eBay sweepstakes. Link is there. Let's see what's going on, Sepdan. What's going on, Joey? Joey grabbing the Connor Burns spot. You got it. Now the text is messed up in my... All right, we'll take that. Connor Burns going to Joey for $5. What's going on, Jay-Z? All right, let me just cancel that Connor Burns order in eBay. A lot to dig through tonight with all of the single stuff going off. It was a bit crazy to try and follow. I usually try and message you guys back when you ask for invoices. Tonight I just did the invoices and didn't have time to shoot the messages back, so apologies for the lack of correspondence. But we did get all the invoices out as quickly as possible. All right, the Connor Burns spot is canceled for you, Joey. That spot is yours. Let me just mark that down in our spreadsheet. Is the only thing tonight. I can't remember another time where that happened. Everybody must be very pumped about spring training starting. All right, Joey, that spot is good for you. And if the PayPal information is hoticebreaks@gmail.com. It's up in the top left corner. I'll put it in the chat also. All right, and let's see. Did anybody pick a box yet? Chris said box number 1. So box number 1 it is. We have one more of these jumbos left before we repurchase. This is going to be, I think that's finishing our 4th case of jumbos. Chris looking for Kaifus, Soto, and his guy Ty Floyd, Meb. Let's see, I will be likely be out to see the Rawhide this spring minor league team. All right, let's see. Has anybody ever purchased off of any distributor websites? There's like David Adams lists jumbo boxes and then jumbo boxes case fresh. I haven't bought any single jumbo boxes yet, but I was looking at buying for next week. Anybody have any idea what the difference is between the case fresh version and the non-case fresh version? They charge $50 more for it to say case fresh. Not sure why. No idea what that means. But curious if any of you guys have ever dove in and figured out what that meant. I did buy one of the case fresh ones out of curiosity. So next Sunday we're going to be doing a 2 jumbo and 1 super break, and one of those boxes will make it the case fresh box. So it has a different wrapping on it than this one does. So I'm not sure if that means it's something different or if it's something that David Adams does. But we'll find out. Thanks, Joey. All right. Let me know if you want to start with Sapphire, Super, or Jumbo tonight. See, random boxes laying around versus opening a case and getting one fresh in the box. That's it? Like, I would think that they would be pulling any box out of a case that they're shipping out. I guess not, though. All right, so we're going Jumbo first for Jay-Z. Then we'll go Super second for Scott, and we'll save the Sapphire for the end. I mean, it definitely sounds like that's what it is, but it did have a different wrapping on it. I don't know if maybe that's something that they just put on the image to signify, so it looks like there's a difference. I guess now that I've spent the extra $50, I'll reach out to David Adams and ask them what the deal is. All right, everybody, we are underway nice and early tonight. Thank you, everybody, for getting payments in on time. So it probably means the case hit is still in play. That could be a possibility. Although, what are the case hits in these? Are they... the case hits are... not really that valuable. Mood rings are... What else am I thinking could be a case hit in here? I think it's just mood rings. Let's see. Brett says, the case fresh from Dave and Adams comes wrapped individually. My understanding is if you plan to resell it unopened, you might want to go with that. They open a whole case and wrap each box. Oh, all right. Well, it sounds like I probably wasted $50 for next week. See if maybe I could switch that before they cancel their order. I mean, before they ship their order tomorrow and ask them to send me a regular one. Doesn't sound like there's much extra for the $50. Mood rings are typically there's one orange or lower per case. That's true also. All right. Getting things started, scanning through the papers, making sure there's no color in there, and then slowing down for the chromes like we usually do. And we're starting off with a nice one, a Chase Davis and Colt Emerson to start us off. Two of the bigger names in the set for sure. 2 first-rounders, Yasser Mercedes, Tanner Hall, Jace Young, and we already have an autograph on the board. So top row again. It seems like this case has been there the whole time. We'll take these 2 packs, put them on the bottom. But our first auto is Quinn McDaniels, base, Jackson Holiday, transformative talent, Roman Anthony, and Jake DeLeo getting our first refractors. So we're off to a quick start tonight. I noticed there's been a ton of demand for Colt Emerson recently. Has he been on fire in spring training so far? Or is there just a lot of speculation around the possibility that he could make it up somewhat quickly? All right, let's take these 2 and save those 2 packs for the end of this box. No, you're all good, Butterbean. Unless you were the only spot that we resold was Connor Burns. Everything else was good. I left everything else for you guys since there wasn't anything too big. Starting off with another Roman Anthony, 2 packs, 2 Roman Anthonys. Cooper Ingle, Michael Carrico, James Wood, Drew Jones, AJ Ewing. We have a Matt Shaw. This isn't numbered, is it? Nope. Matt Shaw glass insert. Luis Guanipa and a Blake Mitchell. I just heard him being interviewed by MLB Network in their Royals coverage. Didn't realize he was a high school catcher. Not that means all that much, although it may take him a little bit longer to make it to the major leagues, especially. Well, no, I guess MJ Melendez is now playing in the field, not as a catcher. Who is the Royals catcher now? It's not still Salvador Perez, is it? Yeah, you're good on the Baumeister spot. Colt's been doing really well. I caught a bunch of the Mariners game on MLB TV before. I'm trying to think of who I saw. I have the Guardians game on now. Saw Davison De Los Santos get an RBI hit out of the cleanup spot in the first inning. We have a Brady House, Luis Angel Acuna, Dylan Campbell, Christian Campbell, Spencer Jones. We have a purple refractor coming up here, and it's a first rounder, Colton Ledbetter, 248 of 250. I feel like we have not hit much color of Colton Ledbetter so far this year, so good start for him. Paul Skeens, draft picks and prospects insert, Dean Jorge, and Luke Schleger, who we hit a crazy amount of last week. For some reason, we hit, I think, 6 Luke Schlegers in this break, or the same break as this last week, which we didn't hit more than, I think, 3 or 4 of anybody else. So it was really weird that there were that many Schlegers. Off to a pretty good start tonight. I saw who hit a 2022 Chrome guy for Seattle, hit a 2-run homer. He was an auto-only guy, and now I can't remember his name. We have a sky blue paper of Drew Hackenberg. Second rounder for the Braves. We have a Tommy Troy, another Quinn McDaniel to go with his auto, Camden Minacci, Gabriel Gonzalez, Jerron Watts-Brown, Hunter Haas, Max Clark Draft Night, and refractors of Opor and Walters. Thanks, Butterbean Dog? Yeah, that's your name. Yeah, appreciate you sending that over. Appreciate everybody who joined our single sale tonight also. First time trying that, and I'm sure all of you guys are used to listing singles on eBay. Doing 120 card manual entry single sale was definitely a lot of work. I think going forward, I'll probably consign singles because it was so much work. We actually did do another 30 or so card sale next week with some slabs in there. We have it's a Kevin Alcantara home run. Alberto Rios, Andrew Lindsay, Emmett Olson, Cade Culler, another Blake Mitchell. Nice night for him. Looks like maybe an Oriole in Aqua Lunar Crater. Jacob Cravey, 61 of 125 for the 181st pick. Rainer Arias Transformative Talent, Emmett Olson, and Alberto Rios getting refractors now. 2 in the pack for those guys. Double Blake Mitchell's on the board already. And a nice looking Jacob Cravey. Cade Marlowe, thank you. I sold a Cade Marlowe yellow refractor auto right before spring training started. So the guy who bought that from me was probably happy to see that. Let's see, people in this break. Who, Jay-Z, who'd you have tonight? There were also some singles that went for steals tonight. I was surprised to see a bunch of pretty good name refractors going for 99 cents or not going at all. Alex Ramirez, Nolan McLean, Travis Honeyman, Jackson Holiday. We have a speckle coming up behind the Noble Meyer, and it's another nice Seattle prospect. Colt Emerson speckle, non-numbered. Transformative Talent, Felton Celestin, and refractors of Clemmy and Lucas Gordon. Sleeve up the Jackson Holiday and the Noble Meyer. Let's see. Jay-Z has Grant Taylor, Joe Vitrano, Kemp Alderman, Luke Keeschel. Meb grabbed a couple of singles. I think the Joe Vitrano went. I had a Joe Vitrano refractor auto up there, and I think it went for less than 5. Mike Bove. We have a sky blue refractor coming up. Yondry Vargas. Davison De Los Santos. William Bergola. Brandon Winokur. Wyatt Huddapole in the sky blue chrome. Braden Taylor, Draft Night. Jesus Baez and Jay Bashir's refractors. Joey missed out on the Abbott refractor by like 10 seconds. I think Meb got that one, so Meb's happy to hear that you missed out. How far has... Yeah, crazy that Colmenar is 99 cents for a shimmer. I remember trying to buy a lot of like 5 of his base cards, and it was being sold for like $80. I don't even think it's performance-based. I think it's just that he's so young that people have kind of forgotten about him. But I feel like he's still a guy that could become relevant again the next year or so. Coleman Picard. I have a few other really nice Coleman RS cards, some autos, some PSA 10s, and I'm definitely holding those. Luis Guanipa, Sean Sullivan, Hurston Waldrop, Kiner Delgado. There we go. Grant Taylor on the board for you, Jay-Z, in a sky blue refractor and chrome. Drew Jones, draft picks and prospects. Drew Jones and Michael Carrico refractors. He has been pretty bad. I mean, isn't he still 19 though? Yeah, 20. I think he was 19 while he was playing last year. But I mean, with kids that young, when you sign them, who knows? They could end up not turning into anything, I guess. Grayson Hitt, Cole Young, Drew Hackenberg, Jay Bashirs. Ooh, what is this gonna be? Is this gonna be a mood ring refractor? An orange mood ring refractor? Speaking of case hits, see if we get anything this nice in the case fresh box. Xavier Isaac, and behind that is an orange mood ring of Jacob Wilson. That is number 19 of 25. That is a really cool looking card. Never seen an orange mood ring before. Colt Emerson draft picks and prospects. Torin and Bryce Eldridge refractors. Nice hit for Eldridge and a very nice hit for Jacob Wilson. What did I say? The number on that was 19 of 25 on the Jacob Wilson. That one will definitely get in the background and be a tough one to pass. Let's put that in the middle and put the Colt Emerson, put the Mariners surrounding the A's player. I was thinking of what my next collection is going to be. I saw that the Steel Venters Superfractor is up. Gonzaga player who was hurt this year, who will be eligible again next year as a grad transfer. I was thinking I might try and negotiate a deal for that Superfractor and then try and get the Steel Venters rainbow. Jesus Baez, Homer Bush, Alex Clemmy, Coleman Picard, Ryan Clifford, Sean Sullivan, Rainer Arias on the Lunar, Dernish Valdez, Refractor, and Dylan Head Refractor. Getting some first rounders on the board and refractors in this box. That's the third one. Rainer Arias on the Lunar. Lunar Glow Refractor. And there's the Homer Bush. Should have autos in both of these packs. We have one base on the board so far, Quinn McDaniel. Let's see if we can get some color now. Let's see, numbered mood rings look so... Yeah, I didn't realize that they changed the design for the numbered mood rings. I think that's the first of any numbered mood ring we've pulled. Tamar Johnson, Christian Apor, Andrew Pinkney, Jake DeLeo, Lazaro Montes. Looks like we're going to have 2 base autos to start, so hopefully color to finish up. Dodger. Oh, Cub, Matt Shaw. Congrats, Matt Shaw spot. Back on the board for the first time in a couple breaks. Base auto of Shaw, Bryce Eldridge draft picks and prospect, Hans Montero refractor, and a Hurston Waldrop refractor. Another one that's worth a top load there. Adding to the list of nice refractors hit out of this jumbo box. And let's get that Matt Shaw sleeved up as well. Last time we hit a Matt Shaw autograph, it was the one that we hit a gold Sapphire auto and a blue Wave auto in the same break. That probably passes the Jacob as the best hit now. So nice jumbo tonight. Let's put the 2 Rays next to each other. And let's see our final auto of the box. Let's see if we can get color in this one. Oh, interesting. Looks like we're going to have a class of 23, and it could be gold. No color in the paper. Jonah Cox, Yanquiel Fernandez, Jason Churio, Kendall George, Zach Levinson. Let's go to the back and keep some suspense. Kevin Sim, Camilo Diaz. Our insert is Justin Crawford, Transformative Talent, and class of 23, Paul Skeens. How about that? That's not gold. That is a Paul Skeens Auto Superfractor. I'm surprised I'm not shaking more. Let's get a notched sleeve for that Paul Skeens spot. Congrats. We pulled you a Superfractor. That could be one of the nicest cards I've ever pulled. Let me get a thicker top loader for that as well. Wow. Orange and a Superfractor in the same box, and a Superfractor of the number 1 overall pick. I can't even guess off the top of my head what that could be worth. That is definitely going to pass our Jacob Wilson. And let's move the Colt Emerson off to the side. Paul Skeens Super Auto. Who has the Skeens spot tonight? I'm in shock. You think that's a $10,000 card, Scott? I wouldn't be surprised. It definitely could be. I don't know what these class of 2023 autos go for compared to their regular supers, but first overall pick, first release super. You think Lucas saying $4,000? Jay-Z guessing 2. Have there been any other class of 23 supers sold yet? I imagine that is probably not a card that you just sell yourself on eBay. That's probably either a consigned card or something that you try and sell privately in a Facebook group. But if that were me, I would probably, people still have in mind that is out of this initial release. And it's a Superfractor from the set that he was a first in. If that were me, I would probably try and get that one on the market as quickly as possible. I don't even know if I would grade it. What do you guys think? Let's see. Paul Skeens. The owner is coming up in the scroll soon. And we're going to the Super Jumbo next. It's going to be real hard to follow that one up. I'd say that's got to be at least a top 5 card that I've ever pulled. We pulled a refractor auto of Lewis Hamilton at the time, was selling for I think $11,000 back in the day when we were breaking, when you got the empty box there, when F1 was super hot in the hobby. We pulled a Christian Hernandez orange that I think was about $8,000 at the time. Speaking of guys who've fallen from grace. And I'm trying to think what else. Maybe the Darren's orange, what's it called? Orange Brooks Lee first auto. Or maybe the J-Rod orange rookie auto out of Bowman 2022. I'd say that's probably the top 5 that I've ever pulled. So that one definitely joins that group. Yeah, I agree, Joey, that the because it's the 101, the grade does not necessarily matter that much. All right, we have a bottom pack here, and it looks like we're going to have a refractor in the back, so looks like our auto packs will be up top. No color in the paper. Ty Pete starting us off. Both boxes start off with a first rounder. Luis Almeida, Colin Huck, Welbin Francisa, Jack Hurley, Jackson Churio. Oh, I missed the scroll. I forgot to see who had Paul Skeens. Sabin Sabalos, Justin Crawford, Justin Reimer, Elijah Green, Yasser Mercedes, Chase Davis getting in both of our first packs, Yondre Vargas, Noble Meyer, Travis Honeyman, Alex Ramirez, Christian Campbell, Luis Angel Acuna, Zach Levinson, Jason Churio, Paul Skeens getting the draft night insert, and Homer Bush getting a Lunar Glow refractor. Nice card there for Homer Bush. Let's see. Meb saying the card went to Phil. What's Phil? I missed the scroll. I don't know. Do I? I can't remember who Phil is and if he's broken with us before. Bunch of good names getting on the board to start off the Super Jumbo. I'm going to do one of the autos to start, and then we'll save the rest of the top packs until the end of this box. I'd say the Superfractor makes up for the 2 bases for sure. I'll take 2 bases in a Superfractor any time. We have double. Oh, is this Max Clark? Oh, we got a Watermelon Max Clark. The double paper hits give us something nice. Number 12 of 19, Max Clark, Watermelon paper, and Christian Vaquero, Sky Blue paper. Luke Schleger, Lucas Gordon, Alex Clemmy, Jesus Baez, Jay Bashirs. Lots of names getting repeated already. Gabriel Gonzalez, Quinn McDaniel, Jace Young, Yasser Mercedes, Cole Young, Hunter Haas. Our refractors are Cole Foster, Jacob Berry, Mac Horvath, Hao Yu Lee, Charlie Soto, Hans Montero, Herson Waldrop on the board with a refractor for the second time. Ooh, Blake Mitchell getting another autograph behind Luis Guanipa. Another good night for Blake Mitchell in our breaks. Transformative talent, Collier, draft picks and prospects, Ethan Salas. And we're off to a very good start in the Super Jumbo as well. So great jumbo and a pretty nice Super Jumbo to start. Let's see. Let's fit all 4 of these hits. Let's put the color in the middle. Put the Skeens and the Skeens Super and the Wilson Orange in the middle. We'll get a second top load on our Waldrop refractor. Christian Vaquero, Sky Blue paper. Refractors of Soto, Horvath, and Cole Foster. And let's get a notched sleeve for that Max Clark. Nice Max Clark. Let's see. Let's put that one up there in the display also. Let's see if this fits on the screen. We have it. We do have it. Let's just try and get the glare off of the Matt Shaw if we can. Kinda. Ugh. Lots of glare. There we go. Let's see. Paul Skeen's spot was... Oh, right. He's at the bottom of the scroll. That's why Meb caught it before. Pepsiville. Langford class of 23 super auto sold for $5,600. So yeah, that's a pretty good comparison. So you'd think maybe 4,000-ish based on that. Meb saying 2 to 3. Jay-Z saying called it. Of course, that Langford would sell for $8K now, says Meb. Let's see. To the 50 only sold for $250, only sold for $150. William saying maybe $1,500. Let's see. Phil Crawford, congrats. The owner of the Skeen spot tonight. Even if that's a $1,500 card, that is an awesome investment. I'm going to say $3,500 is my guess. Maybe I'm highballing. If sold the right way. If you put it up on auction on eBay, probably not. Brock Roden, Kevin Parada, Spencer Nivens, some new names, and some old names. Josue DePaula, Homer Bush, Xavier Isaac, Drew Hackenberg, Grayson Hitt, Jerron Watts-Brown, Camden Minacci, Zach Thornton, Tyshawn Walton, Jonathan Mejia, Devin Saltabon, William Bergola, Carson Rocafort, Brooks Lee, Nazan Zanatello, Drew Gilbert, Max Anderson, Jacob Gonzalez Glass, and Drew Jones Blue. Nice hit there. 30 of 150 for Drew Jones. That is not a numbered card for the Jacob Gonzalez Glass. Drew Jones, definitely never a bad name to see in color. Open up some more top loaders. All depends how bad someone wants it. Yeah, I mean, I'd say, oh, my TV timed out. I'm going to get some Channel 1 New York City news for a second while I get the game back on. I feel like Skeens has got to be the most hyped pitcher that we've seen. I've heard some people say since Strasburg. I don't know if I'd go that far. There we go. Got the Cubbies game back on, or the Cubbies replay back on. What do you guys think? Has there been a bigger hyped pitcher since Strasburg? If so, who? Or no, Kershaw was before Strasburg. Let's go all bottom packs here. He mowed through Holiday, Rauschman, and Kerstead. Yeah, I saw the Holiday at bat. I didn't know that he did the same to Rauschman and Heston. I did see that Colton Cowser has a few home runs already in spring training. Good for him. We have a speckle on the back. No color in the paper. Andrew Pinckney. Termarr Johnson, saw him hit a pretty nice home run the other day. I feel like he kind of looks like a skinny version of Mo Vaughn with his swing. Brendan Winokur, Davison De Los Santos, Ty Floyd, Samuel Basallo, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Brando Mayea, Rhett Lauder pitched today for the Reds, Isaiah Coupet, Jake DeLeo, Christian Apor, Andrew Walter, Christopher Torin, Bryce Eldridge, Jarnish Valdez, Dylan Head, Camilo Diaz, Kevin Sim, Deanne Jorge, Noble Meyer getting the glass, and the speckle is Jason Churio. I don't think Jackson's in this. No, Jackson is in this set. What am I saying? He's got the best mustache. A lot of big names to sleeve out of this one. Head. Eldridge. I have to shift some of these piles over there. Getting pretty big. Lauder. Enrique Bradfield Jr. Samuel Basallo. Ty Floyd. All big name players getting chrome cards in that pack. Let's see. I would hold it, let him prove himself. He's a stud, says Giacomo. Grayson Rodriguez was pretty hyped. Stole the MLB's thunder by facing them prior to the Prospects game. Yeah, I thought about that too when I heard that. All right, let's keep it going. He just got them out. One of them took him to the warning track. So maybe not too dominant. Let's see. APB for Tommy Troy. See, I think I showed that bottom card, so I'm just going to go right to it. It's an Anthony Gutierrez, and it's a speckle. A lot of non-numbered refractor hits in this one. Hey, Tommy Troy. Meb put it out, and there he is. Tanner Hall. Colt Emerson. Kiner Delgado. Mike Bove. Jackson Holliday. Nolan McLean. Spencer Jones. Dylan Campbell. Brady House, Xander Muth, Jason Woodward, Jack Mahoney, Connor O'Halloran, Cade Morris, Jason Savacool, Jay Cunningham, Jet Williams, Eric Batoni, Brian Acuna, and Max Clark with the draft night insert. Handful of nice names there. Spencer Jones and Jackson Holliday, along with Colt Emerson and Tommy Troy. I think that's the second Tommy Troy on the board, if I remember correctly. And let's sleeve up the Anthony Gutierrez speckle as well. For anybody who's going to be joining our break this week, I know it's noted on the top of the screen, but I'll mention it also. We're going to be running the other half of the Bowman Chrome Sapphire 2022 case, which we broke the first half of Wednesday. I'll be doing the same thing that I did last week. I'm adding a light box to the break, so a little added value, a little addition in number of hits. So hopefully, it being a Sapphire break, we get as many people hitting as we can there. I forgot how good the light boxes were for 2023 Bowman Chrome. We hit a bunch of numbered cards in that in the one last Wednesday. Kendall George, Yanquiel Fernandez, Sean Sullivan, Coleman Picard, Cade Culler, Andrew Lindsay, AJ Ewing, James Wood, Cooper Ingle, Lazaro Montes, Dylan Questad, Tommy Hawk, Samuel Munoz, Paul Wilson, Conley Early, Brady Smith, TJ Nichols, Cole Foster, Jacob Berry, Mac Horvath, Braden Taylor, Draft Night, and Teddy McGraw, purple. 145 of 250 on the purple refractor of Teddy McGraw. Mariners keep hitting tonight. Let's see. Ooh, I gotta plug my computer in. If anybody wasn't in our Bowman Chrome Sapphire break this week, we've been on a hot streak, especially for the big names. Apparently. We had an Ellie De La Cruz image variation, yellow number to 50. So, couldn't hit much better in that one in terms of the big names. And again tonight, Jacob Wilson orange, Paul Skeens super. Can't do too much better than that either. And let's see some autos. Got through all of our bottom packs. Now we have all four of our 5 auto packs. First auto was a base Blake Mitchell. So let's see if we can get some color coming up here. Looks like it's going to be base again here. Sky blue Ethan O'Donnell. Paper numbered 464 to 499. Colton Ledbetter Chrome, Marcelo Mayer, Kemp Alderman, Ludwig Espinoza, Braden Taylor, Ethan Salas, Max Clark on the board in Chrome for the first time to add to his watermelon paper. Carlson Reed, Connor Burns, Nelson Rada, Ethan O'Donnell again, Kemp Alderman Refractor, Ludwig Espinoza Refractor, Braden Taylor Refractor, Ethan Salas, Max Clark Refractor. A lot of repeats on nice players here. Carlson Reed, Connor Burns, Nelson Rada, and a Teddy McGraw auto. So we hit Teddy McGraw purple in this box already. Now we have a Teddy McGraw base auto, Colin Huck, and Matt Shaw inserts. Jeez, we have a lot to sleeve up from this one. Starting with our hit for Joey with the Connor Burns. A lot to top load as well. We'll top load the Ethan Salas Refractor. Braden Taylor Refractor. 16th overall pick, 19th overall pick. Kemp Alderman. Base of Ethan Salas and Braden Taylor. Colton Ledbetter. And 5 cards that we top loaded in this one. 6 cards that we top loaded in this one. Teddy McGraw base auto. Ethan O'Donnell sky blue paper. And our 2 Max Clarks. Base and refractor. So 3 Max Clarks. Besides, I think we have some inserts also on the board now. Starting to be a good night for Max Clark on top of the Paul Skeens good night. Let's see. Jack Leiter. I feel like Jack Leiter was really hyped. I was wondering what that means. I don't think I said Maui Ahuna's name yet tonight, William. Yeah, Jack Leiter was definitely up there in hype with Skeens. That's a really good call. And hopefully Skeens pans out better than Jack Leiter. I think it's the Jack Leiter curse of not signing any Bowman cards. Colin Huck getting a sky blue paper. Numbered 134 of 499 for the Mets first rounder. Christian Campbell. Another Luis Angel Acuna. Zach Levinson. Jason Churio. Jonah Cox. Ryan Clifford. Grant Taylor, Wyatt Huddapole, Joe Whitman, Patrick Riley, Seth Keener, Christian Knapsick, Refractor, Colson Montgomery, Jace Boroffen, Jacob Cravey, Xander Muth, Jason Woodward, Jack Mahoney, Connor O'Halloran, and another base auto. So 3 for 3 base autos. Cole Miller this time, Justin Crawford, and Jackson Holiday. Hopefully these last 2 packs are going to make up for that. So far we have, 3, 4, 5 base autos to go with the Paul Skeens Class of 23 Superfractor. Man, I can't believe on the class of 23 they can't even get the auto on the card for the Superfractor. I guess there's no space on the card for this for the auto if there's no sticker over it. There's not really a huge whited out area. Kind of is, though. All right, 2 more shots to get some color here in the autos. Dope. It's going to be another class of 2023 auto. And it looks like we might have color. So 2 class of 2023 autos in the same night in different boxes. I think I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 others this whole year. Hao Yu Lee, Charlie Soto, Hans Montero, Hurston Waldrop on the board for the 3rd or 4th time. Luis Guanipa, same thing for Blake Mitchell, 3rd or 4th time for him. Emmett Olson. It's been a feast or famine night for everybody. Alberto Rios, Drew Jones, Michael Carrico, Roman Anthony, Ethan O'Donnell, Dylan Questad, Tommy Hawk, all refractors, Samuel Munoz, Paul Wilson, Conley Early, Brady Smith, TJ Nichols. Going to the back, we have Chase Davis and Matt Shaw in our inserts. And our autograph is going to be Ty Pete on the class of 2023. That's not color? That looks like a refractor, but maybe that's just, it looks like that might just be the base. So Ty Pete getting the class of 2023 auto. Cool card. Want to see some color, though. Cool card for a good name. I think that might be the first time I've said Ty Pete's name tonight, too, so good to see Ty Pete getting on the board. Another Mariner hitting tonight. Lots of Emerson. We had the Teddy McGraw hit. Now we have a Ty Pete hit. Anybody want to try and call their shot on the last auto? I know Meb was calling out for a Tommy Troy before. I don't think I've seen a Tommy Troy auto. We certainly do. I never saw a Gavin Stone auto out of 2022 Chrome either. And he seems to be having a pretty good spring. All right, let's see. Final auto before we get to Sapphire. It's going to be, oh my God, another base. Ooh, Scott Cullen Huck. Is that? Yeah, I think that's a base. I think we're going to go all base on this one. So we're going to go, what is that? 5, 3, 7 base and a Superfractor? I guess it still averages out. Ariel Castro, Matt Shaw on the board in Chrome, I think for the first time. Felon Celestin, Jacob Wilson, Hunter Owen, Marcus Brown, Levi Wells, Christian Knapsink, Colson Montgomery, Jace Boroffin, Jacob Cravey, refractors of Cade Morrison, Jason Savacool, Jay Cunningham, Jet Williams, Eric Batoni, Brian Acuna, Colton Ledbetter, Marcelo Mayer, and another Ty Pete. Back-to-back Ty Pete autos. This is a nice one, though. So, in all those bases, we did hit some nice names at least. Ty Pete, Matt Shaw, Blake Mitchell. We have a Wyatt Langford Transformative Talent and a Wyatt Langford Draft Picks and Prospects. I've not said his name many times tonight, unfortunately. So, nice night for Ty Pete all of a sudden, going from having nothing to having 2 autos over 2 packs. I said feast or famine, and he went from famine to feast very quickly. All right, let's sleeve up our hits from this one, and then we'll head to the Sapphire box. Refractors of Ledbetter, Marcelo, Batoni. I guess we could call Jet Williams a big prospect at this point. We'll sleeve up his refractor right away. Jake Cunningham, Savacool, Cade Morris. We had Cade's brother in the break last week. I posted a lot of 15 Cade Morrises for sale next week. See if he picks that one up. All right, let's shift these cards over, and then we will move to Sapphire. All right, everybody, good luck. Whoever hasn't hit so far, hopefully we can share some wealth here in the Draft Sapphire. Jay-Z said hoping for one of his 4 guys. Let's see Blaze. Blaze is a tough one in this one. 5 base in a super is criminal. Yeah, five base autos is not. I feel like it's not the way they did it in the past. At least they jammed packed these Sapphire boxes with hits. To count those base insert autos hits too. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I know you're pretty guaranteed to get at least a pretty good name on the insert autos, but it's not the same. Definitely not the same. All right, we have our Sapphire box open. I'm going to have to get online and try and find some more Sapphire boxes because we are currently out of them, and they are currently still super expensive. David Adams has them for $750 on their website right now. Starting off with a Chase Davis. We start off with Chase Davis in 2 boxes tonight. And we're going to get a Sapphire Selections auto of Ty Pete. 3 Ty Pete autos tonight. And 2 are insert autos. At least this one's on card. So we're going to get no base color autos tonight. Tamar Johnson and Brandon Winokur. All of our autos that were hits were inserts. It's weird. And Ty Pete and Paul Skeens feasted tonight. Three packs in a row. Ty Pete went from having 0 cards the entire night to 3 autos. Never seen that before. I assume these Sapphire Selections cards do pretty good numbers since they are on card autographs. See, look how different the autos are on these. I mean, same basically, but I guess these two look pretty similar. That one just looks like he wrote it a little bit bigger. I guess he had a bigger surface area to write on. Joey said opened 2 mega boxes earlier today and got no color numbered or Bowman. Yeah, well, mega boxes, I would expect it to be somewhat rare to hit anything numbered in. Same guy. Wait, it was the same guy with Skeens and Ty Pete? That dude's going to need some insurance on these packages. Andrew Vargas, Noble Meyer, Davison De Los Santos, and Ty Floyd. There we go. Getting a hit on the board. Was that Jay-Z who said he had Ty Floyd? Or am I thinking of Chris, who had Ty Floyd? Nice. Congrats, Chris. Getting a little something for you there with the Sapphire. All right, we have yellow. We'll go right to that. Travis Honeyman. The yellow is Rodrigo, numbered 65 of 75 for the 129th pick. Samuel Basallo and Enrique Bradfield Jr. So nice pack there. It's one of the nicer Basallos we've pulled. Another guy, Basallo in 2023 Chrome. Never pulled his auto. No Basallos, no Gavin Stones last year. No Tommy Troyes, as far as I remember, yet this year. And then we get, then we get 3 Ty Pete's in 3 packs. I'm guessing that guy's not watching either, so he's gonna have some excitement coming when he watches this break later on, or just a super exciting day when he receives his mail. Alex Ramirez, Christian Campbell, Brando Maella, and Rhett Lauder getting a nice one. Lauder, early first rounder for the Reds, 9th, 7th overall. Maella, Campbell, and Alex Ramirez. Like I mentioned, we will be switching it up next week, so we'll I can't tell. I think they're even size. If we find our refractors, or when we find our refractors, if they're not at the end, I'm gonna put them to the side. What? Double Noble Meyer in one Sapphire box. That's weird. Double Travis Honeyman, James Wood, and Cooper Ingle. We are switching it up next week, and we're going to be doing 2 jumbos and a super. So, little something different next week while I track down some more Sapphires. If I can't get any by next week, I will just bite the bullet and buy one off Dave and Adams for $7.50. Ooh. Petey Halpin. It looked like it was a bomb off the bat, but no. Let's see. We have yellow coming up, so 2 yellows. Let's see what this is going to be. Any refractor in here? Nope. Zach Thornton. Devin Saltaban. Coleman Picard, and Cade Culler. Bobby Witt is the driest dude ever. I've seen him do a break before, and he was not that I'm super entertaining or anything, but he was a little extra dry. All right, let's see. Looks like we have red here, so let's go to the top pack first, and we'll save the red for the last card. Possibly one more huge hit tonight. Fingers crossed for a big name here. All right, we have a Yoendry Vargas. We have a Cade Culler again in yellow, number 40 of 75. Andrew Lindsay, AJ Ewing, another Chase Davis. Weird that we're getting repeats within the Sapphire box. Andrew Pinckney, Lazaro Montes, and our red, our third card, number 25 or lower. It is a first, and it is Cade Denton. Cade Denton, serial number 1 of 5. So a big Cade Denton card to finish this one off. I believe Cade Denton, we joined one of our breaks earlier this year. And I think he's a Oral Roberts guy, if I remember correctly. All right, let's sleeve up the hits, and we'll recap all of the hits from tonight's break. It was feast and famine a lot of the time for a lot of guys. It was super, super exciting at some points. Only my 3rd ever Superfractor pull. And it was a Paul Skeens auto at that. So we loved that. Too many base autos, I'd say. And did all right on the Sapphire hits. but a lot of names repeated tonight. Nobody had Cade. It's possible that they paid late after I ran the export file, because everybody was taken tonight. All right, starting off the recap: that Cade Denton, number 1 of 5, red Sapphire. Cade color, both of the Cades getting Sapphire hits with the yellow, number 40 of 75. Rhett Lauder Sapphire, Rock Rigo yellow, number 65 of 75. Sapphires of Enrique Bradfield Jr., Samuel Basalo, Ty Pete, Sapphire Selections Auto, Ty Pete, Class of 23 Auto. Chase Davis Sapphire, Base Auto of Cole Miller, Colin Huck, Sky Blue Paper, Max Clark Refractor and Base, Ethan O'Donnell Sky Blue Paper, Teddy McGraw Base Auto, Braden Taylor Refractor, Ethan Salas Refractor, Teddy McGraw Purple, Anthony Gutierrez Speckle, Colt Emerson Base, Jason Churio Speckle, Drew Jones Blue, Christian Vaccaro Sky Blue Paper, Herson Waldrop Refractor, Homer Bush Lunar Glow Refractor, another Herson Waldrop Refractor, Rainer Arias Lunar Glow, Dylan Head Refractor, Quinn McDaniel Base Auto, Bryce Eldridge Refractor, Grant Taylor Sky Blue Refractor, Wyatt Huddlepole Sky Blue Chrome Refractor, Blake Mitchell Refractor, Jacob Cravey Aqua Lunar Crater, Drew Hackenberg Sky Blue Paper, Colt Emerson Base. Then going across the back, we'll go Colton Ledbetter first. The, 55th overall pick with the purple refractor. Then I'll go Max Clark on the watermelon paper, number 12 of 199 for the 3rd overall pick. Got to go Colt Emerson next with the speckle refractor. Then I'll go Ty Pete, base auto. Probably a close tie, although maybe not a close tie. The Matt Shaw is probably worth more. Blake Mitchell, base auto. Then I'm going to go Jacob Wilson on the, case hit. Kind of a double case hits in that box. Number 19 of 25 on the orange, mood ring. Matt Shaw on the base auto, and the unquestionable, possibly biggest hit that we've pulled out of 2023 Bowman draft this year. Probably a top 5 card I've ever pulled. Paul Skeens Superfractor Class of 2023 auto. Super good night for, what do we say? Paul? Peter? Something with a P? Let's see, it was... Yeah, Phil. Something with a P. There we go. All right, everybody, thank you for joining the break tonight. It was an exciting one at times for sure. Let me just catch up with the chat and see what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, X usually means that I run this report about 10 to 15 minutes before the break starts, so I'm not running it right up to the wire. So that was probably one of the spots that was paid for last second, is what the X means. Let's see. DMX back from the grave. All my hits are from the singles now, says Meb. Oh, boy. Well, hopefully there's some nice ones. Let's see. Feel bad for the Wyatt spot. Yeah, definitely a quiet one for Wyatt. Always feel sorry for the Brady spot. We've hit Brady 3 times, so not always. And when we do hit it, it certainly pays off. Yeah, our Brady spot is hit pretty well. And considering he's the only... We haven't hit any Gibson. We haven't hit any Yastrzemski. So he's the only one of the retrofractors we've hit. Retro... Are they all called retrofractors or whatever? The retro cards. All right, Meb, thank you as well. Thanks to everybody who joined tonight. We'll be back, like I mentioned, on Wednesday with the 2022 Sapphire half case with the light box on top. And we'll see. Hopefully we'll see a bunch of you there. Have a good start.